Anybody? Rather not have the alcohol in here.
Well, I mean,
I know.
Sarah and Brent would like to welcome friends, family, and duck fans here today.
Woo!
Woo! As we celebrate an amazing duck season, we're also celebrating the beginning of a new chapter in Sarah and Brent's lives. It's symbolic that this new beginning is taking place on this New Year's Day, which is also the start of a new decade. It was in 2008 that Sarah and Brent ran into each other at a Ducks home game. A few work emails later, a first date, and a Harley ride, all of a sudden they found themselves together at another home game rooting for their Ducks. Now, here they are today to celebrate the start of their marriage and to cheer our Ducks on to victory. It is important to Sarah and Brent that you are all here today. Initially, plans were for a small wedding ceremony. However, as the Ducks continued their great season, Sarah and Brent wondered what could be more fitting for two huge Duck fans than to get married here at the Rose Bowl. Friends and family here today have all been very important in each of their lives. We'd like to thank you for showing your support throughout their lives, and especially today. We're gathered here today to celebrate the exchange of wedding vows between Sarah and Brent. Marriage is a relationship as old as the family and as old as mankind. It provides us with unique experience of sharing one life with another. A good marriage is the highest and happiest of human relationships, the foundation of the home and the society in which we live. Marriage is the union of two people connected by love. Love, by its very definition, means the willing of the highest good, and from this highest good comes happiness. Happiness comes from within yourselves, from the spirit that's within you. You cannot choose what changes and chances are to befall you in the coming years, but you can choose the spirit in which you meet them. The life together which awaits you will be an abiding security to which both of you will find truly satisfied. Now, Sarah and Brent both seriously consider the responsibilities of the marriage relationship upon which you're about to enter, and you're prepared to share your vows. Please show up by joining hands.
all right.
Woo!
Go Ducks.
Thank you. Brent, will you take Sarah to be your wife and to live together in matrimony?
Yes.
Do you promise before your family and friends that from this day forward you will love her and share with her all that is to come? Do you also promise to be to her a true and devoted husband, true to her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity? And will you love her, honor her, and cherish her, and that forsaking all others, you will keep to her and only her the rest of your life? Again. Sarah, will you take Brent to be your husband and to live together in matrimony?
Yes.
Do you promise before your family and friends that from this day forward you will love him and share with him all that is to come? Do you promise to be to him a true and devoted wife, true to him in sickness and in health, in joy and sorrow, in prosperity and adversity? And will you love, honor, and cherish him, and that forsaking all others, you will keep to him and only him for all the days of your lives? Sarah and Brent, you've chosen to represent your commitment to each other through the giving and receiving of rings. When you exchange your rings, wear them as a symbol of the precious vows that you have made on this day. finding someone with whom we feel profoundly connected, as though the communicating and unity that takes place is not the product of intentional efforts, but rather divine grace. This kind of relationship is so important to the soul that many have said that there's nothing more precious in life. Today, your separate lives, with their own memories, hopes, and trials, are merged into one. Bring with you the best that you can be. Give to each other. As Sarah and Brent take their first steps toward their life together, it is important to acknowledge that they both have come from families of love and support. Through the union of marriage, Sarah and Brent will draw on this as a source of light and understanding as they build their new life together. It is a commitment made stronger by the support of their families and friends. And now, inasmuch as Sarah and Brent have promised each other these marriage vows, they've declared the same before all of you, and pledged their faith to each other by joining hands in the giving of rings